Hello, you guys. I didn't add a title here on Instagram, but welcome everyone. Today we're gonna be talking about the three-step manifestation process as I see it. I did modify it a little bit, not a little bit. It's just kind of like my version of it. And today I want to share an updated version of it, basically because new stuff has come in. It's so exciting. And I know um, this might be really interesting for all of you who are into that stuff, who have learned about the three manifestation step process, my version basically. And today I want to zoom on into the step number two because this is fascinating. And step number two is most important part anyway. I'll be going through all the three steps, but I'm so excited to be sharing the second step and the news which are coming in of that step. So in my world, when we talk about manifestation, I'm talking about three steps. Basically, the first one is just a perception of, and I'm going to be very specific about the words I'm using so you don't get confused. Because I love using the word words of realization, but then it just gets confusing. First step is perception. Second step is realization. Third step is manifesting itself. So if you can imagine, we start from the back, from the end, talking about step number three, because that's the manifestation. That's already the thing out there which you can see, smell, touch, eat. You can use it in this 3D world. That's already like the materialization of it. Oh, that's a good word. I should be using it for the third step of this process. So basically, we are not going to be concerned too much about that because that's self explanatory, first. And secondly, we can't really do anything about that. It's kind of like the outcome of the first two steps. It's autopilot, it's the automation at the end. It's who you are, it's what you have um, realized, what you are, who you are being. That's it. This is what you're getting. This is your mirror. This is the outcome. Now, materialization or manifestation happens by itself. It happens. It's happening. We get the delivery from source, universe, God, whoever you believe in, and you can't do anything because that's the order you placed. You're getting it. It's kind of like, yeah, I'm just the messenger. I'm just the cook. You order that. Like, be happy with what you placed in. Okay, so that's the third part. So the first one is the perception, as I mentioned before. Perception as we are perceiving our world. We are perceiving what we have. We are perceiving what makes us happy. We are perceiving what others have that we envy, that we would like to have, that we would want to. And in my world, the perception basically is of something that I desire. I'm so tempted to use the word realize, but I don't want to misuse that because it's important to really get that at step number two. So, in the first step, we are perceiving, but we are not perceiving from a lack mentality. We are not going to go into that game of, oh, I need to experience contrast first. So, I realize what I don't want. And it has to be nagging painful. So, I realize what I want. And then I go into kind of like the manifestation process. No, 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 no. We're not gonna go there. We're just gonna be living happily ever after. Uh, right? Not possible, but this is how the process looks like basically in its full-blown version. If it's totality, you are perceiving something you would like to have, you would like to um, possess or experience. It could be, something material. It could be something intangible as well. It could be an experience. But it doesn't have to be that painful experience, right? It doesn't have to be like, oh, I'm homeless and jobless and I need money and it's kind of like really painful and I need it as SAAP. It can be really joyful, as in going to perceive, oh, my friend has a villa in Spain. How fun would that be if I had one like that? Or similar one. Or a villa in Croatia, or somewhere else around the world, wherever you want to have that. Okay. How fun it would be if I had, €1 million or dollars or pounds or whatever. How fun and cool would it be if I had 4 soulmate clients every month, buying my highest service, my highest program? That kind of perception I'm talking about, just perceiving that. The perception, what are we talking about, suggests that it's possible for you, right? There is no going deep down into despair, deep down into, oh, I will never have that. I will never manifest these things. No, 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 no. I see it. I'm perceiving it. That means I can have it. Ooh, wouldn't it be fun to have a car like this? Ooh, how exciting. So that's the perceiving, step number one. Second step, which is the updated version. Well, the first step is already updated as well. Like this is the updated version of it. Okay, so the second step is the realization of it. That is the most fun because you get to live it already. You get to live it here right now in your 3D world without having it, without needing that step number 3, the materialization, the manifestation, to be here with you, to see it, to experiencing it in the 3D world, because the realization of it is basically when you are realizing that, and I'm just gonna really clarify that here, you realizing that you have already gifted yourself this particular experience. Full stop. The realization is not, oh, I'm realizing I don't have it. It's not, oh, I'm so desperate that I don't have it. I'm so unhappy that I don't have it. How how cool would that be if I had that? But I'm not coming from a lack. I'm not coming from a perspective of I'm missing it. I'm never missing anything. I'm already coming from a perspective, well, if we are all one, there's only one person in the room, as Neil Donald Walsh is talking about. If there's nothing else but me, because I'm part of the all, and all is part of me, there's nothing else outside of me. There's only one soul, and the God, the universe, the divinity which is gifting me anything is basically me. I'm part of it. So I'm gifting it to myself. And the best part is, I've given it to myself already. So I'm realizing the experience that I've already given it to myself. And I get to realize it as not a full blown manifestation, but a full blown realization. And that's your realization step number 2. Now, the step number 3, as I mentioned before, just happens automatically because it has to happen if you realize that. If you realize that you have given it to yourself already. There's no one else to bring it to you. There's not even God allowing you to get it. There's no one, no source giving it to you because you have already given it to yourself. There is nothing outside of you. It's only you and you. Why would you give that to yourself which you want? When you look at a little kid, at little children, and they ask you for a lolly, or they ask you, like I have a little daughter, and she goes like, "Oh, to be playing with this and that." Why wouldn't you give it to her, right? So step number 2, realization. You've given it to yourself. You've realized that, and now you can start living it. You don't even need step number 3. That's it. That's it, you guys. To come to this clarity, to live like this, to be manifesting from a place of understanding and absolute knowing that this is who you are, this is how it's so, requires to do some deeper work though. Some healing, healing with money, healing your relationship with money, healing the wounds on the feminine, masculine side, and the shadow work around money. I'm absolutely clear about that. Not many of us can live straight from the get go from the fifth dimension as we would like to, but this is the start. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'll be here with you very shortly again. Take care. Bye, guys.